Welcome to Toffee TV. It is my three things. Everton 1, Chelsea 0 at Goodison Park today. Huge victory for Everton. A huge victory in their battle to stay up. And it needed it. It needed it against a good side like Chelsea. It needed Everton to dig in, to battle, to scrap, to fight and to take the opportunity when it came along. And that's exactly what they did. Pressure was on today. 5 points adrift in the relegation places from Leeds and Burnley. We knew we had to win today, really. It was simple as that, but it's easier said than done against a really good side, and they've gone out and done it. And that's all you can ask as a supporter, is that the players respond when they need to, and it hasn't happened enough this season. We know that, but they're doing it now, and that's 3 wins out of 4 at home for Everton and 1 goal conceded. So, big results for the Blues. First thing I want to talk about today is Jordan Pickford, who has had his criticism, and I've called him at times when he's made silly errors, or he could have done better, or he's let other things distract him. But I think we have seen a big upturn in Pickford since probably just before the derby last season at Anfield. Since then he's come back and been, good, really good for Everton. Brilliant for England at the Euros as well. I think he's had a strong season. Okay, he's had a couple of games this season where he maybe should have done better. I was critical of him at Burnley for the first goal because I didn't know where he was going off the corner and things like that. But in the main, he's had a real solid season for Everton. And today, when we've needed him today, he's come up massively for us. 2 huge saves. The one is Aspilicueta, that one that's hit the inside of the post, rolled along the line and come up the other way. And he's somehow saved it. It's an unbelievable save. It's unbelievable to get up off the deck and run and throw yourself at it from where he does to keep it out. Marvellous save. Huge match winning save. And then he makes another one from Rudiger not long after. Corner in, flicked on, and Rudiger's on his own. He blocks it with his face. And okay, you can call it lucky or things like that, but he's got to be there, and he spreads himself. And it's a huge save. And it's those moments that you see other goalies have done this season for their teams and have won them it, and Jordan Pickford has done it today. Unbelievable performance from him. Kicking was excellent. His organisation was good. He took things when he needed to. He was calm and steady. He wasted time when he needed to. And that was exactly what we need. A real leadership performance today from Jordan Pickford, and we got it. Absolutely brilliant from him. Second thing I want to talk about is, quite simply, Yerry Mina and what do we do with him. And the reason why I say that is because, again, he's been in there today. He was marvellous today. Got Havertz involved like he likes to in one of those games where he starts niggling him and getting him involved off the ball and making him, the striker, think about Mina instead of concentrating on the game. And not only that, he just defends brilliantly as well. He's a nuisance. He's mischievous with all of that stuff. He's an organiser. He was telling Pickford to slow the game down at every opportunity. And when he's in our team, we're just miles better defensively. We're much more solid. The win ratio is something like 11% without him to 50-something% with him in games this season. It's a huge jump. And the problem Everton have got with him is he's not fit. He doesn't stay fit. Even today, he's cramp and sometimes with Yerry, it might be he's doing it for the referee and he's doing it to try to break the game up, whatever. But there is always that moment, that element where you're looking at him thinking, is he really hurt here? And the problem we've got is he just doesn't play enough games for us. And he's coming into the last year of his contract, and yet he's still our best centre-back by some distance. And Everton do have a decision to make. Do we try to move him on in the summer? We need a centre-back that you can rely on every single week. You need that. You can't keep changing your defence. It's the reason why we've been so poor this season. But the thing with Yerry Mina is he makes every centre-back look better alongside him, whether that's Michael Keane, Mason Holgate today, Ben Godfrey when he's played there. They all look better playing alongside Yerry. Now, if we replace him, then we need someone who's going to do exactly the same as him. And Everton do have a decision to make. A year left on a contract. He's on big money. I think probably they'll see where they are. That's first and foremost. See what league we're in first, because obviously that's a big thing. I think if Everton were to be relegated, I think Everton would sell him. I think money-wise and wages and everything, they would. If he stays, I still think they've got a big decision, because I love Yerry, Mina, absolutely love him. And if you could guarantee 25 games a season, 30 games a season out of him, then I'd be saying give him a contract extension. Up till now, he's done that in most seasons, but this season, he's been way, way off that. And again, probably one of the reasons why Everton are as poor as they are, or have been this season. So it's a real tricky one, but he was magnificent today, and no surprise to me that Everton have won the game when he's back in the side. And the final thing I want to talk about is the supporters. Today, again, outstanding. I think in general, since Frank Lampard come in, they have been excellent. Started in that Brentford game, they were brilliant. There was obviously a little bit of disappointment, when we lost to like Man City and Wolves, but with the help of people like the Fans Forum and other fan groups and things like that, people have really, the originals and them kind of people have got together and gone, we have to do it, we have to be the difference. Said it many a time, these players haven't been able to do it without us. It's, and for the majority of the season, certainly before Lampard came, there wasn't a harmonious feeling in the club, because obviously Rafa Benitez and frustrations with the board and all of that, and they'll still be there, there's absolutely no doubt about that. But what the fans have done brilliantly is made sure the team are backed with it, and it's been fantastic. And again, no surprise really that there's been an upturn in the form. And today they were brilliant. We've heard stories of the Hilton and stuff like that, but to the ground, getting to Goodison 12 o'clock, Goodison Road, shocker, flares, flags, singing, welcoming the team coach in, and that'll give, you could see the energy the players had right from the word go, and that comes because of the fans. And the fans not only took that from Goodison Road into the players, but took it into the stadium as well, and that kicked it off. And obviously Everton battled and scrapped for every ball off that, and the fans got the reward at the end as well. To be able to drag your team through a result like that against a good side like Chelsea and to win the game's fantastic. So just brilliant from the supporters. And a lot of time people talk about the toxicity at Goodison, or the difficult fans to play for, or the other derogatory comments made about us. But the reality is our fans have been incredibly patient. I've backed the team, I've backed the football club, when at times they didn't deserve it, neither of them deserved it, but they do it. Home and away, they go everywhere, they sell out everywhere they go. They back the football club, they love the football club, and they've put up with rubbish for years. We've not won a trophy for 28 years. It's not like we're in Europe every year. We've had marvellous players and all of that stuff. The fans have been there through it all. And so it's fantastic that they're making a difference right now, and we're getting some rewards from that. So brilliant to everybody involved, brilliant to all the supporters who made sure that they got there and made it, a celebration for the players to give them that energy. And fantastic that it was able to play out the way it did in the stadium. And Goodison, when it's like that's incredible. It's incredible. What a place. So absolutely brilliant for all those who organised it, and brilliant obviously for all the Blues who took part and carried it on in the stadium as well. So brilliant. They're my 3 points anyway. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't, and enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend. Up the Toffees. See you later.